So I thought it'd be a cool comparison to take the Xdynamics Evolve and put it up against the EVO. Now we're only gonna be comparing cameras and we're only talking about video quality, but how much better of a camera does $2,500 get you? We're gonna find out, so stick around. What's up? Welcome back everybody. My name is Original Dobo. For those of you who don't know who I am, on my channel I do drone and tech related content, so if that's at all interesting, you may want to go ahead, hit that subscribe button before you leave this video. So over the Easter weekend, I decided to go over to Melbourne, Florida for the weekend with the family and hit the beach. So I took both of these drones out there with me. I haven't really gotten a good chance to fly this thing really hard. I'm feeling way more confident with the Evolve than I ever have before, especially since I've gotten the controller situation handled. It's been a really fun drone to fly, but I haven't put out a lot of videos just with flight footage. And honestly, I haven't seen that many videos with anything useful that would sway anybody to consider this drone. So today I wanted to take the EVO's camera versus the Evolve camera, video only. How much more do you get for this $2,500? Because bear in mind, this little guy here is only $999. And honestly, this thing gave people a run for their money. When I did a video last year, basically comparing this to the Phantom 4 Pro, I didn't tell anybody it was the Phantom 4 Pro. I faked people out and people really were like super pissed about it, but I'm not gonna do that in this video. I am going to put drone A or drone B up on the screen and then let you guys choose which image quality you like the best. And then I'll do a reveal in the end with all the footage. Now, just a full-on disclaimer, this isn't super scientific. Your results may vary. The drones were flown at different times of the day, but flown at the same beach. So I'm not gonna say what time which one was. One did have the slight advantage over the other. And honestly, it'll be up to you to decide whose advantage was best. Now, just full on, this was shot 4K 30 frames per second. This was shot 4K 60 frames per second. I wanted to shoot in what I considered the best FPS that each drone offers. So 60, 30, this video is 30 frames per second. So if you can pick that off, great. And I think the biggest thing I want to stress here is we can't get overly critical about camera quality. We're always comparing stuff. And lately I've really felt like the drone community as a whole are just really super critical and anal about stupid shit that doesn't really matter, because honestly, it's really hard to get a bad camera nowadays. But you be the judge in this video and we'll be right back. after looking at that footage, it's clear to see that the EVO was being flown around golden hour and technically should have had the better advantage. Now, this was flown about 9:30, 10 in the morning, so just around sunup or just after sunup. And honestly, I really love the colors that were coming out of the Evolve. Both of these cameras were in automatic, so the ISO settings, everything was 100% automatic. There was no ND filters installed on either drone, other than just the fact that they were shot in their respective highest frame rates. And honestly, I really do like the colors of this. I felt like the color looked really natural. It just looked inviting and pleasing. The EVO did fantastic as well, so it's just honestly, when it comes down to color, it's personal preference. I really can't sway you one way or the other, but I did like the colors out of this. I think this did really fantastic. There is horizon tilt on both cameras, so I wasn't expecting that, but we do have some horizon tilt here on the Xdynamics, and we do have some horizon tilt here on the EVO still, which has honestly been a pertinent problem with the EVO since day one. Now, I could have calibrated this a little bit to, get it 100% perfect, but I just didn't feel like that was fair. I wanted to just shoot straight out of the camera on both. But I think they did both pretty well. Honestly, either or camera is fantastic. $999, $2,500. Now, bear in mind, this camera is upgradable, so eventually we can get that micro four thirds sensor. And I'm gonna continue to work with the Xdynamics team to feed them, my experience with this drone and hopefully help better it out as it goes. I think that's important, is not to tear a product down. And I think it's all too easy for a reviewer or, somebody who buys something to tear it down. This test isn't to compare the two and just like, one is better than the other. It's just to see sort of like, what they look like from their respective cameras and their respective frame rates. Not meant to tear anything down. This was all, very constructive. But let me know what you think down in the comments section below. Which camera did you like the best? And yeah, anyways, hope everybody had a great holiday. I'll see you next time. Stay original.